What's up, YouTube? Erod212 here with another video. So this past weekend, I went to a con that was about an hour and 15 minutes away. Was it worth the trip? All right, so like I was saying, I drove an hour and 15 minutes to a show called Zolocon. Never had been to it before. It was in Pennsylvania, about an hour and 15 minutes away. And I knew the minute I got on the line, because there was a long line to get into this show. It was a 2-day show, a little pricey at the door. I think it was $20 at the door. But I thought it was worth it. It was one of those comics, toys, Funko Pops, a little bit of everything. But it was set up in this area. The place was kind of like a circular shape, and they put tables in a circle around bigger other tables on the outer rim. So the interior to walkways were a little tight, but it was a lot of fun. There was some great toys. If I was a toy guys, there was some really crazy vintage stuff, but there was some good comic books. You know what? Let me show you what I mean. So yeah, so that's Zolocon, man. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed it a lot, and ran into like 360 Comics in there, and a couple other guys from the YouTube community. So it was pretty cool, and picked up this, and I picked this up specifically because I think it's a candidate. I might send this in But this is all new X-Men, the 75th anniversary. I think this is 1 in 300. This is the sketch variant for that Alex Ross did for the 75th anniversary. If you haven't seen him, take a look at the 75th anniversary covers that Alex Ross did, because he literally crushes it. And this is one of my favorites. I think with like a red or a blue, it'll really pop nice. Thinking about sending this in, so that's why I picked this up. And then I think this book will see a rise again. So it was the reason I picked this up. With everything going on with DCU, I think, that Batman New 52 by Scott Snyder with Capullo will see a return. We've already seen that the Court of Owls is picked up. The Talon book is picked up. Well, this is the book that starts it all. Nice copy, so I picked that up. And then the prize there, he gave me a great deal, was this here. Batman 655. Gorgeous cover. Batman, this is the 1 in 10 for first Damian Wayne, so you can't beat that. I mean, for the price I got it, it is nice. It is nice. So that was the one deal, and he was a really nice guy. He and his wife were running a booth and just had some great books. Then I hit this other booth. These guys had a lot of inventory. I forgot their card. If not, I'd show it to you guys right now. But picked up stuff like this. Low grade, Silver Surfer number 9. G.I. Joe number 130. Newsstand edition. He had a bunch of newsstand G.I. Joes. I'm a sucker for newsstand G.I. Joes. Issue number 131 in a newsstand. Issue number 138 in a newsstand. So all nice. G.I. Joe, past that 130, I try and get them all the time in newsstands if I can. Had a really clean copy of Batman The Killing Joke, number 1. This is possibly a contender. So it's probably why I'm going to send it in, because this book, first print in a 9.8, it's $300+ book. 9.6 is down to $170 something. So if you can get that for the right price, I would take it all day long. And then I picked up that beauty right there. Mid-grader, but still is a newsstand silent issue. One of the best G.I. Joe stories right there. Larry Hama just crushes it. G.I. Joe number 21, but a newsstand edition. But yet, there's more. Detective Comics number 400. Don't sleep on the Batman bronze books. Especially, not even the bronze, but more the villains. The bronze villains like the Two-Face book and the Man-Bat and stuff like that. Just good books to pick up right now. This is a pricey book. If you can get it in any condition, I would be grabbing them up now, because the DC books are starting to see that they're due. Finally, you're seeing DC books get picked up, and people are swarming towards. I saw an influx of more DC books on the wall, and more DC books being bought, and everybody had a little bit of a buzz about it. So it's interesting. And then the last book is it's actually a magazine. It's something I had never owned and something I really wanted. That's Deadly Hands of Kung Fu number 19. This beauty here is near and dear to me because it is the first appearance of the White Tiger in print form. A Spectacular Spider-Man 9, I believe it is his first appearance, 9 or 8. But this is his first appearance here. The Sons of the Tigers disband, and they throw away the amulet, and he actually picks up. Matter of fact, let me show you what I'm talking about, because it's pretty cool. And done by George Perez, created by George Perez, the great George Perez. This is when martial arts were all the rage. And all right, so we get Hector Ayala here finding that amulet. And then the last final page, man, it's the page in that story. It's first appearance of the White Tiger. This is the first Puerto Rican superhero ever created by Marvel, and it was created by a Puerto Rican artist from the Bronx. So he basically taps into his childhood with gangs and everything else, what was going around in his area, and creates that character. So resonates a lot with me. Very iconic. Something my dad used to love. So kind of something I shared with my father. So we all have those bonding moments. But that was it. Let me tell me what you guys thought about that haul. I think I did really good. There was some really nice books. Dead Hands of Kung Fu and the Batman, the Detectives 400, the books you're not seeing all the time. So I'll take those books every single day over buying a lot of fluff. Don't get me wrong, I like my fillers, I like to read, I like to put sets together, but stuff like that, that's what I really, really love. So, that's it. That's the haul. I hope you guys, enjoyed it. King Kong 4 is coming, and it's going to be a great show. You're going to have people like Very Gary, Streetside Anthony, and Bronzeville Comics, and the Pressable Defects are hosting it. The New York Warriors are going to be there. I'm going to be there. It's going to be a great, great show. I'll be taking pressing submissions there. So if you want to bring your books and get in the queue, bring your books down. You can hand deliver them, fill out a form, and get them to you. And stay tuned to Whatnot, because Whatnot's been nothing but fun. I'm calling it the way the YouTube auctions used to be back in the day. We're chatting about sports and everything else. You don't have to buy nothing, but I'm going to put a discount code on the bottom, so you'll get $10 off if you've never been on Whatnot. Try it. Spend $10 and you're going to get a free book. Basically, you're going to get a free book for $10. So it's a good time, But that's it for now. Until the next video, peace.